What's going on, everybody? Chad Bailey here with SizeMatters Fishing. This video is a little different than most. This past weekend we participated in the Keepers of the Old Ways event at Landmark Park in Dothan, Alabama. We taught 4 classes over the weekend, and it was essentially pole rigging 101. At the end of the weekend, we give away over 110 fully rigged out cane poles. We custom cut them ourselves. The tackle was provided by the Dead Lakes Pro Tackle Shop in Weehawken, Florida. Jason Alderman donated the tackle for us. Anyways, we give out over 110 fishing poles. I've got piles of pictures and videos already of kids catching fish on it. But take a look at what we did this weekend. Like I said, it's fishing 101. It's the way our ancestors did it. And I can tell you what, it was a very humbling, blessing weekend for us, and I am proud to be one of the keepers of the old ways. Y'all enjoy. On the Apalachicola River, Chipola River, Lake Seminole, so a lot of those bodies of water, you would know. But anyway, just a little quick rundown on while everybody's getting in here. SizeMatters Fishing is a 100% family-friendly YouTube channel, Facebook page. So I got some cards before the day's over with. We'll pass out a few cards. Some of, if not all of the kids, will get to go home with a fishing pole. The Dead Lakes Pro Tackle Shop out of Weehawken, Florida donated the tackle for this, and all of this bamboo and reed here was cut from Bluntstown out of Jim's backyard. So all of that stuff, y'all really appreciate the Dead Lakes Park for making that donation. By show of hands, how many of y'all have never been fishing? Has anybody never been fishing before? Okay. How many of y'all have been fishing once or twice? Okay. Now who goes fishing all the time? Some of y'all go fishing all the time? Okay. Do y'all usually use big reeling rods, or does anybody use something similar to this? A cane pole, a brim buster? All right, so this is about as basic, back to the old ways as you can get, other than throwing a stick or a spear at a fish. All right, this is back pretty primitive. And what's cool to me is that out of any way that you can go fishing, this is a still very efficient way to go fishing today. You can do it on all kinds of bodies of water. Might not be the best thing to go shark fishing with, but other than that, anything smaller than that is a great way to go fishing. All right, so for my kids, well, first of all, for parents, if you notice, some of these may be a little shorter and stouter than the brim buster, the cane pole that you're used to seeing. Obviously, that's for a reason. Kids, we want to make sure that we're pretty stiff right here and we don't break them as easy. Also, a lot of them are really short. I know that a lot of people are up here today on a vehicle, a car, an SUV, something like that. Want to try to give your kids something that you can comfortably take home. So later when they get to choose their fishing pole, try to be cognizant of, if you got a car, you probably don't want to get the longest fishing pole up there unless you plan on letting it hang out the window on the way home, which is fine. All right, so getting back to it. Do any of the kids know what this piece of wood is? Does anybody know what this is? Over there. Bamboo. When it comes to making a custom fishing pole, bamboo is one of, if you can find it, it is one of the best things to make a cane pole out of. This is usually long and straight. Now it does have some limbs on it and they snap right off really easy. And once you've dried these out for a little while, they're extremely tough, but best off, they're really light. It doesn't weigh much at all. It has good backbone to catch a fish with. Can any of the kids tell me why I would need one of these rather than me just taking some line and taking my hook and throwing it into the water like that? Why would I need something here?
Fish can't pull a line out of your hand.
Well, that's part of it. Fish can't. Anybody else know why it would benefit me to have a stick or something tied to it?
It would help pull the fish in.
Help pull the fish in. Grip.
How about you?
Yeah, feel the fish. Better leverage. Biggest thing is I can hold this and I can take this and I can throw it over there and pull it back in. But if I take this pole, it is an extension of my arm. So if I want to fish over there, I can easily fish way over here. Or I can easily fish way over there. It doubles your distance, gives you that leverage, pulling power, gives you some grip. Those are all great reasons. This is a great tool other than us just holding on to a line, might cut our hand, something like this. The cool thing about it is if you have some fishing line or a hook or the knowledge to make line or hook, you can find a piece of wood anywhere you look. Anywhere that there's trees, you can find something. You don't have to use bamboo. You can use a pine limb, an oak limb, anything. All you need is something to reach out and get a little bit more distance, okay? Now, you'll also notice on this one we have a big orange line on it. This is not our standard fishing line. This is bigger, this is exaggerated so that everybody can see it. It's bright orange. I want everybody to see it. This is clearly not a hook, okay? Got a little eye bolt here, but this today is going to be our pretend hook, okay? So anytime I hold this up and say it's a hook, y'all don't think I'm crazy, because I am, but this is gonna be our hook today, okay? At the top of the hook, there's always gonna be a little circle here. Can any of the kids tell me what this circle at the end of the hook is? That's true. Does anybody know what it's called? The eye. That's going to be the eye of the hook. Can anybody tell me why it's called the eye? That's one reason. It also looks like your eye. It's a circle, okay? So, like I said, just pretend this has a, it's gonna be our hook. Anyways, this is a great tool for fishing in rivers, creeks, streams, ponds, anything like that, whether you have a boat or whether you're fishing off the bank. This is a great tool, okay? When you throw one of these, and we're gonna get out here in a little while and we're gonna show you how to toss one of these or how to cast it. I want everybody to pay real close attention when you cast this. This is not like our reeling rod that we throw overhanded, okay? We don't gotta spin it around. The smoother and more calm that you use this, the better off you're gonna be. So if I wanna fish over there, I don't have to throw it over there, okay? All I do is I aim it up high and I hold it up in the air and you just let it go and swing and lay it down wherever you wanna go. Everybody see how I did that? All you're doing is you're gonna hold your cane pole or your brim buster up in the air like that and let it swing. And that's how we're gonna get to our fishing hole. All right, so we'll give you a couple of little rundowns right here on how we tie this. So I'm in the woods, I found me a stick right here. All right, I like this stick, this is the one gonna be our fishing pole. Just gonna show you a few little tips and tricks for when you tie this. And you do not have to tie this certain way. There's 100 different ways that you can tie your line to the end of the pole, okay? But I'm gonna try to tie this the easiest way that I can for a kid, okay? I want y'all to take time, pay attention. Matter of fact, if any of the kids wanna kind of walk up this way, you can close in, I don't mind, to where you can see this. All right, when we tie this, yeah, y'all come up. Y'all can come up, y'all can sit all around, wherever you can get. All right, good. So what we're gonna do, how many of y'all can tie your own shoes? A few of y'all? Okay, cool. I'm still learning. That's why I got these. They don't have, I don't have to tie these. All right, so what I wanna do when I tie one of these on You got to give yourself a little bit of playing room, okay? So it takes me a little bit to tie this knot. So see how I'm gonna leave some hanging? We're gonna do the first part of your knot that you tie your shoe. And the guy told us earlier, one of the fellas told us what that knot was called. I call it an overhand knot, but does anybody else know what the first part of the knot is that when you tie your shoe? Not the bow, just when you cross over. The guy earlier called it a foundation knot. So anyways, all it is, see how I've created this loop? We're gonna bring this down, go around, and go back through that hole. Now, I've got me just a little tiny slip knot, right? And I pull it tight. Do y'all think that right there is gonna hold this fish? If a fish hits this and pulls, do you think that's gonna hold him really good? Probably gotta do something more, right? If this happens, this could slide right off the end and that fish is gone. So here's a really good tip. You tie this on. We're gonna tie that first little knot that we did. If that knot's pretty good, what would be something else I could do? If we like that one, I could do it again, right? Now that's gonna be what, twice as good. Now, you see I got this long little piece right here. All right, here's what we're gonna do with this. This helps you a lot with a cane pole because we don't want it to slip off the end, and the tree that we find is not gonna be like a regular fishing pole that has an eye on the end to tie to. So we've gotta figure out a way to help protect this pole. So, see we got this extra line. All we're gonna do is wrap it up the line a little bit, make it kind of pretty. And then just tie a little overhand knot right there. So now I got my knot down here. See how I twisted it up around there a little bit? That's gonna keep that from coming off. Then we're gonna cheat. We're gonna go to Daddy's truck or his tackle box or his trailer or wherever. We're gonna get a little piece of tape, this black tape. I promise you Daddy's got some somewhere. Or grandpa or uncle or mama's probably got some in the drawer too. Get their permission. They'll let you get some though if you're making a fishing pole. And you just tape that end up. All right, now, when that little old fish gets on there, he's not pulling that off, right? It's there. Now, I got what I need. But, can I catch a fish with this? What am I missing? A hook. I need some type of a hook. Now, there's different ways we can use. We can use a cork, which is some kind of a float or a bobber, something that's gonna float our bait just below the top. Or we can put a bigger weight on it down here and sink it down to the bottom. But no matter what you do, you gotta have a hook. All right, this is our pretend hook today, but does anybody know what this really is? What is this? A paint can opener. That's true. That's exactly what this is. Not many people know that. But today, this is gonna be our hook. So if I gotta put this hook on, I gotta run my string through what? The eye. So if I do that right there, is that gonna hold? Why not? Because, all right, stand up right here, fella. All right, you hold that hook with your hand. Pretend like you're a fish biting. If he starts biting and I ain't got this tied on, what happens? He's gone. That fish got away. He took my cricket with him, and now he's not in my bucket coming home with me, right? And we need these fish to be in our bucket, so what are we gonna have to do? We're gonna have to tie a knot. I'm gonna show you the best knot you can use to tie a small hook on, and it's called a clinch knot. Does anybody know why it's called a clinch knot? What do you think it does? It's gonna clinch down. All right, so here's what we do to tie a clinch knot. We take our line, and watch this good, because I'm gonna have some of y'all try it in a minute. Okay, this is just like school. We're gonna take a test, all right? All right, y'all gotta pay attention, because if you fail the test, you might have to go to the principal's office. All right, so I run that line through that eye. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double this line back. Now, my hook is sitting down there on the bottom, right? Okay, now what we're gonna do, I can see this little old piece right here? This is important, okay? We're gonna call that our tag end, and that's important. We're gonna need that in a minute. But what we gotta do is we gotta twist this hook around anywhere from 6 to 8 times. I usually do it 8 times with small fishing line, but this bigger line gets a little tough. So we're gonna twist this around 6 times. But here's the problem that I got. I went to school down in Blountstown, Florida. Does anybody know where that it is? Okay, I didn't learn how to count. All right, I don't know how to count. I only can count from 1 to L. That's all I know how to count. So I need y'all to help me count, all right? When I twist this, we're gonna count. I need to go to 6, but I don't know how to. So y'all gotta stop me when I get to 6, all right? Who can lead? You can help me count? All right, y'all all count with me, but you gotta count the loudest, all right? Ready? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop.
What? What happened? What I do?
I got to 6.
Oh, my bad. I thought we had to get to the LMNOP part. Okay, let's start over because I messed up. All right. No, y'all gonna do it again, and y'all tell me when to stop. Well, we're counting, and y'all tell me when to stop. Okay? Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop.
Okay. Good. All right. Now, see all these pretty little twists we made in that line? Well, look at the very end. What did we make in the very end? We got a little hole, right? We got a little loop right beside the eye. Remember that tag end I told y'all about? We're gonna take this tag end now, and we're gonna put it back through that hole. So we doubled our line, did 6 twists. Now we put this tag end back through that hole, right? Now, all I do, it looks like a mess right now, don't it? But I'm gonna grab my hook and my line, and then I'm just gonna pull. And then watch what happens. Now, we have a pretty twisty little knot right there, and that is our clinch knot because it clinched down, right? That is a really good knot, and what it will do is it will not mess up your line. And you don't want to mess up your line because we don't want that big old fish to break it. All right, so I just untied this. Does anybody here think they can tie that hook the way that I just did it? All right, red shirt right here. What's your name?
Braxton.
Braxton. All right, Braxton, come here, Braxton. Braxton, you sound like a fisherman. Are you a pro? You're not a pro fisherman, are you? Okay. You been to little ponds? All right, Braxton. Here's this. And what's this? That's your hook. All right. Everybody watch Braxton. Let's see if Braxton can tie this. Give yourself plenty of line now. All right. He's got it doubled back. So far, so good, right? All right. He got it doubled back. He's got his tag in, right? Now what's he got to do? What? You know how to count? Oh man, I didn't know that y'all all know how to count?
Yeah.
Oh, lady. Okay. You need me to help you count? You sure? All right, he got his 6 twists, right? Now what's he got to do?
Pull it tight.
Well, he's got to there's something else before he pulls it. What's he got to do? Got to put it back through that hole that we made. So far, looking pretty good. Uh-oh. And he got it clenched down. All right, what y'all think? That looks pretty good?
Yeah.
Well, y'all give him a round of applause. Good job, Braxton. All right. Do I got any more volunteers? Come on up here. You think you can do that? You sure? All right. Hold on now. All right, forget everything you seen. Okay, now you think you can do it? What's your name? Duke? Luke. Luke. I got you. I like Luke. All right, Luke. Here's your fishing line, and here's your paint opener, right? All right. Here we go, Luke. All right. So what did he do first?
Twist it.
He got it through the eye. Now he's got it doubled back. Now he's got to twist it, right? You need me to help you count? You sure? What number are you on? 6? Okay. Y'all follow directions really well. Out of every class we've done so far, we've had almost 100 kids here in 2 days. Y'all are following directions the best. That is really good. That means I don't have to, Mr. Jim, go get the thing right there. All those long things sticking up as a fishing pole. Does anybody know what this one is? What is this? This is the SizeMatters fishing attitude adjuster tool. All right, but I don't think I'm gonna have to use it because y'all pretty good. Look there, Luke got it. That thing's tied tight. Good job, Luke. All right, one more volunteer, and we'll see. Now, come on, right here. What's your name? James? James with a W? With an M. Okay. M-A-J? J-A. Okay. We spell it different in Blackstown. All right, James. Here's your fishing line, and here's your fishing hook. Turn around where they can see you. They want to watch it. Well, they're all trying to learn. All right. He's got his line through the eye. He's got it doubled back, right? Okay. Now he's got to twist it. How many times?
6.
Man, y'all are good. I can't get nothing by y'all. Where do y'all go to school at? All over. Y'all are from all over. Slocum? Wow, y'all are from all over. Yep, just hold it in this hand. Yep, yep, hold that one there. Yep. Yep, pinch these two together and then pull. Yep. There you go. Now pull. All right. There it is. And it clenches down. All right, y'all give it up for James. Good job. All right. What do you have? You good on time? Good job. Okay. All right. So now everybody knows how to tie this. Now here's the real test, okay? Because this is the neighborhood dummy. This is Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim, see if you can tie this. Y'all gonna have to help him. He ain't gonna know how to do it. So we're gonna have somebody help him, okay? Who can help him? Y'all help tell him what to do. You wrap it around the thing, right?
Right.
No.
What's he doing wrong?
You need to put it through the eye.
Put it through the eye. Ow! Hey! Whoa! Not that eye.
My bad.
No, you threw his eye.
Oh, come on.
Oh, okay. No, okay.
All right.
All right. So that like that.
Yeah.
He did it good.
Yeah.
Good. That don't look like a good knot. Is that gonna hold?
Got it.
He's forgetting something, maybe.
Got it.
You have to twist it.
Now he twists, right? No. No. I got a bite. No, I got a bite. Oh, my bad. That was one of them bozo fish. My bad. Okay. All right. So now he did this. Now he's got to do what? He's got to twist this around.
6.
Oh yeah. If y'all think I can count, y'all wait till you see this guy count.
A, B,
Green, purple.
Y'all gonna have to help me.
All right. Somebody's got to help him count. All right. Y'all ready? Watch him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop.
All right, I stopped. Now what? Is this one?
Yeah. No. Then
Okay.
you hold that and then you pull.
Hey, I'll give it up for Mr. Jim. Good job. All right. That's the first time he's ever did that. Usually, we have to tie his shoes for him. All right, now, before we go out here and cast this, we're gonna do a little bit of Q&A. Anybody know what that is? What? Answering a bunch of questions. All right. If we take these fishing poles down to the creek or the river or anywhere in the fresh water, what kind of fish do you think we might catch?
Bass.
Brim. Catfish. Catfish. Warmouth. You the first one all week that said a warmouth. Thought you said you wasn't a pro fisherman. Don't be fibbing to me now. Okay. You done brought out fish that ain't nobody else talking about. What else?
A boatfish.
A what?
A boat.
A boatfish. Bowfish. A bowfish. A bowfin. Yeah.
It's a fish on a boat.
Oh, a boatfish. Yeah, that's true. What kind of fish?
A lobster fish.
A lobster fish. Probably more in the salt water, but you're right. It could be in the creek. What kind of fish? What about a minnow? A minnow. Okay. What else? Anybody else know any freshwater fish? Salmon. Yeah. Crappie. What else? Anybody got any more? Okay. Good. What other creatures live in the fresh water that's not a fish? Turtle.
Gator.
Gator. A who? A what?
Jellyfish.
That's more salt water, but yeah, could be. Crawfish. A beaver? Yeah, there might be a beaver in there, yeah. All right, now, if we were to go saltwater fishing in the ocean, what's some fish we might catch down there? Sharks. Snapper. Anybody else? Sharks and snapper?
A grunt.
A grunt? A strawberry grouper. A dolphin? What else? Dolphins, yeah.
A tuna.
A tuna. What else? Anybody know any more? Is there any animals out there that have 8 legs?
Octopus.
An octopus. What else? What else might be out there?
Jellyfish.
Yeah.
Squid.
Squid. Squid fish, yeah.
Whale.
What about SpongeBob or Squidward?
Starfish.
Starfish, yeah. What's his name? Samuel? What's those starfish on SpongeBob? Patrick, yeah. Yeah, she's cool. I like her. And the little, what's the other thing that lives down there? The little rat.
The little
rat, the little girl rat. Sandy the rat, yeah.
Sandy the squirrel.
Okay. Sandy the squirrel. That's weird. I ain't never seen a squirrel in the ocean.
22.
Well, y'all are, first of all, I want to let y'all know that y'all are probably, so far this whole week, y'all have had the best answers out of every class that we've had. Y'all give yourselves a round of applause. All right. Who wants to come out here and learn how to fish and toss one of these? All right. Mr. Jim? Oh, I better not give you that one. You don't want that one. We lost one. Okay, we got one. All right, here's what I want. I want one line right there in the fishing hole, all right? All right, now you try that on your own. All right, thing's a little heavy. You got it? Okay. All right, swing it back up to you. Grab this in your hand. All right, hold it up real high. Hold it out a little bit like that. There you go. You got it? Now, as the further it goes out, you're going to lift it up, okay? All right, you got it? All right, drop it. Come on. There we go. All right, here we go. Last shot. You ready? Hold it way out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. We in the fishing hole there. All right, next up. All right, do you need help or you think you got it? All right, I'm gonna help you this time, and then you're gonna know what to do. All right, hand way out. Hold this. We're gonna drop on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. I can only count to 3. All right, one more time. You got it on your license.
All right.
I can go 1, 2, 3, and then you go what? Q, R, purple, L, blue. Right?
Right there.
I forget the rest of it. All right, that's good. Let's see what we got. All right, who's up next?
You didn't get the pole right.
Do it on your own. You want me to help you first? You think you got it?
Pole hand.
All right, hold it back right. You're going to have to hold it this.
All right. Let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. Ready?
Let's go back, take about 1 step forward. Let's get that right here. That should be about. There you go. Hold it down. There you go. There you go. Ready to go. Pretty close.
Hold it up on 5 and 2. Let's go 3.
All right, ready? Ready? Again. Okay. Got it. All right, now this time, when you let it go, we're going to let it go. What we're going to do is as it goes out, we're going to lift up, and then when it gets right past halfway, we're going to lay it back down. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, you ready? Try that now. There you go. You over there. Good job. All right, next up. Hey, if anybody's, we don't got anybody really short. So this fishing pole has a little bit less line on it. All right, you ready? All right, same thing. Remember, we're just gonna hold it out, let it down and out. All right. All right, you ready? All right, you ready? All right, ready? 1. Hold your arm out a little further. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh man, you got it first shot. You must be a pro fisherman. All right, you ready? All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Dude,
Second time.
man, I'm gonna have to hire you to help me fish. You got a new job, dude. All right, ready? Last one, you got it?
1, 2, 3.
Dude, 3 for 3, man. Dude, you're awesome. All right, you ready? All right, stand about right here. This is gonna give you the, all right. Hold it right here. Okay, now hold this arm. You're gonna hold it out pretty far. All right, now hold this here. And now, as it goes out, we're gonna lift up, and then once this gets out past halfway, we're gonna ease it back down, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're a pro too. Good grief. All right, you got it? Wanna do it on your own? All right, you got it? Go for it. Okay, good. You got it out there close. That's one of the closest somebody did on their own. Okay. Just try to go a little bit higher when you pick it up. And you'll get all the way up. There you go. You got to grab it. Hey, and make sure when you're done casting, don't leave, okay? We got a surprise for y'all here at the end. Good job. All right, next up. Hey, some of y'all can go to the back of this line over here, okay? He's still got some room over here. Yeah, a couple of y'all in the back. Go to that line. Are you ready? We're gonna let it go. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, you nailed it. All right, you got it. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Here you go. Get you one more. Get you one more right here. 1, 2, 3. That's good. Awesome, man. Well, hey guys, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up button, click subscribe. We'll see you on the water, and we'll see you next time on Size Matters Fishing.